lovely day here. All right, so Ed is here, who also has a Mercedes Metris build out. First thing that we're gonna do is actually cut out some cardboard templates, so then we can cut out the installation that we got. We'll put that up, and that'll go behind the diamond plate to help, hopefully, reduce some of the road noise, and then keep it a little cooler or warmer, whatever we need it.
Make a list, go to Home Depot, get the stuff that we need, while Ivan continue putting the road liner and sending it down.
Okay.
But yeah.
To Home Depot.
To Home Depot.
Oh, we gotta make the list.
Let's make the list first.
I love how you know exactly where everything is.
I've been here.
What do you think? We put the walls up first and then spray that in?
It's gonna, once you put it on, it's gonna push the walls. So we gotta spray it first, and then see what it's gonna do.
Okay.
Because if it kind of start getting too bulky,
I mean, the window and door stuff will work, right?
I think.
To fill gaps, spray foam would be easy, but
Yeah.
oh, here's some more. Yeah, like something like that would be cool. But obviously, that's too little. I feel like that wouldn't reduce any noise.
Any noise, right?
Like this would.
That will.
This would. And I feel like this would too.
This right here will be the best bet. And get some 3M glue. We spray the glue. We cut the shape.
Yeah.
We put it on, and we still can take some of this for the
gaps.
The gaps.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now we need some of those. Home Depot mission complete. We got all our stuff, and then we have the diamond plate here, ready to start building that out. But we have a gentleman who just stopped by who also has a mattress. Let's go take a look and see his build out. When did you get this? What year is it?
It's a 2021.
Okay.
I got it back in.
I like that you have the painted bumpers. Mine are not painted. Yours looks longer than mine.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, you got the big partition there, huh?
She was a fleet vehicle,
Uh-huh.
so we bought it like back in February 2022.
Okay.
And it took me a couple months to build it out.
Yeah.
Watching old Tony's videos, that's where I based the build out. Mine doesn't have
Hell yeah.
dual doors on the back like you do. It's just a single door.
Okay, one big giant single door. Okay.
So I decided to just change the setup from what Tony usually builds and stuff like that. I thought that was going to be more efficient for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
This looks great. Is this one longer than mine? It looks longer.
like 6 inches, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm feeling insecure.
Bro, I'm out, man.
I love it. She works well. The weight, like I load it up. Like whenever I'm doing corrections, I have a pack out.
Yeah.
And I will load the pack out in here, so she will be fully loaded, 65 gallons, water, everything.
Nice.
She's a little heavy, but she handles well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks great. Very nice. Hell yeah. All right, insulation is done. We put some of the great stuff inside there and then shaved it off. The next step is diamond plate.
diamond plate. Yeah, we're gonna start with the ceiling, and then we're gonna move to the walls. Hopefully it's gonna be enough.
Yeah, and this is more like an aesthetic type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, this is gonna be, I'm gonna take it to shows and I wanna show it off. And
Correct.
So we're gonna do the full wall with diamond plate, but I'm super happy the installation is done. Look at that.
That's gonna
So-
reduce the noise, right? Which is
Yeah.
the main thing.
Yeah, yeah. So what we did, I mean, I thought we were gonna take those big pieces and just put them on the wall.
Oh,
But we cut them out and put them in the inserts, so that's great. I wouldn't. This is why you're doing it and not me.
Yeah.
All right, to the diamond plate.
All right.
This is an extra piece of the diamond plate here. It actually has this protective cover on it, so when we put it up, we don't scratch or anything. But when it's all done, you pull it back, and you got this beautiful gloss black diamond plate. It's gonna look so good. So while Tony is fitting the diamond plate on the walls, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start opening up the Ego products here and start exploring them a little bit, because I saw this on the side. You can connect it to your phone and control it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. This one is a portable one. So I thought, like, if I had to go somewhere and use a buffer or something that had to be plugged in and I needed something to make it portable, this actually makes stuff portable. So you actually can put an Ego battery right on this thing, and then you have your standard 110 plug-in, or if you want to use it for USB-C. Now you have no excuse. Everything is portable. All right, I have the Nexus power station plugged in and charging. It comes with these two, I believe these are 10 amp, 7.5 amp batteries. One 7.5, yep, both 7.5. You can get different packages with different batteries. You can buy the Nexus with no batteries in case you already have batteries, but they don't come fully charged. So I just plugged it in right now, and it tells you how many hours, 6 hours and 3 minutes to get these two batteries fully charged. And that seems like a lot to me for the two batteries. What if you had 4 empty batteries on there? And these batteries aren't completely empty. But I'll do another video, a complete review after I've used this, and give you my honest thoughts and opinions. But originally I wanted to go with the Anchor power bank. I've heard a lot of great things about this, but Ego just came out with this, and I love their wet dry vacuum and the pressure washer too. So I just wanted to give this a shot, give it a fair chance, and maybe it turns out to be great. Maybe it turns out to be shit. I don't know. I'll tell you though. And Tony says this is the hardest part of it all, get the installation and the diamond plate in. The rest of it's super easy?
Yes, we've done it a couple of times. Like, because not everybody requests stuff like this, so you gotta be cutting, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the setups, we got it like pretty easy, you know. Even this is a new setup, the bolted one. We still gotta put it together, but it should be easy.
Nice. And then lights, we're gonna do a set of lights. Imagine putting it on the back here, so when you open the door, it just faces everything out here and you won't see the light. Do the same thing up here. So when you open the side door, all this will be lighted and illuminated. It's gonna look good. We got a little gap here, so we got a 48-inch piece that'll go here.
Yeah, but Ivan just went to see how much more diamond plate we have, so that way we can kind of bend a few pieces here, you know, in order to make it look nice and neat, you know, all the way.
Yeah, make that corner look nice. So it's a little short there, you can see. Tony's gonna make it look pretty.
Oh yeah.
All right, check that out. Diamond plate everywhere. It looks fantastic. Still doing a little bit. We're putting some caulking where the seams are, and then we have the doors, which actually get plasma cut. So he has those pre-cut. All right, now to the main unit, which will go inside the van. This is the framework to where a lot of the stuff will be like connected to. So we have the water tank that goes in here, and this is, you designed and developed this.
Yes. That's,
how did you do that?
Well, like we start planning, we always start, you know, with some type of like prototypes. We test it out, make sure it works. Like, by the way, one of my vans is a prototype. Yeah. And I always like to keep my prototype. So I got like 3 vans, you know, and they are with me still, you know. So, awesome. But if we have to tweak stuff, you know, we always do. This is the second frame that we built, which is bolted together. And the idea of doing it like this is because that way we can ship this frames easier, you know, to even different countries, you know. It doesn't
So
have to
they can put it in the van themselves.
Exactly. They're like, I will create a video, you know, how to put it together, which is
Okay.
kind of easy, you know. But like, even when I'm putting it together, I'm always kind of looking for stuff, you know, to make it easier for my clients.
Yeah.
But
Because
yeah.
most of the stuff that I've seen is all welded, and you just kind
Yeah.
of forklift it inside the van.
Which is really nice as well, because like I like to create setups where they are like in one solid piece, and I always said this because let's put it this way. Let's say that you got a van and something will happen to the transmission of the van, the engine, and you got to put that setup for like 2-3 weeks in the body shop or body shop or whatever, you know, on the
Yeah.
mechanic shop. Then you're gonna have to reschedule 3 weeks. How much money you're gonna be losing, you know?
Yeah.
When you have a frame like this, which this is still is bolted together, but it's in one solid piece,
Yeah.
you can slide it out, get you a rental van. You can pay like $60 a day, you know, whatever, you know, for any van, and just put it in, you know, that way you're gonna continue, you know, making money.
Yeah.
If you make something out of, let's say, wood and something that you're gonna be drilling to the structure of the vehicle, how long is gonna take you to pull it out?
Yeah.
With these things right here, once they are already set, you can pull them out in like 2-3 hours, you know, with maybe one more guy, you know.
Yeah.
Like at least this is something that me and Ivan and I, you know, we've been doing for too long, you know, and we do it by ourselves, you know.
Will you walk me through all of the features to this frame that you have here? I know it's not fully together, but it's almost together.
Yeah.
So if you think about, like, this is going to be where the doors open, right?
Exactly. This is where the doors are going to be, you know, which we also going to be putting like some diamond plates as well on the doors in order to set all the bottle holders and
Yep.
stuff like that. But in this particular frame, you have like options, you know. Some people can pick, for instance, just this section right here without the wall. The
Okay.
wall is just something to make it look nicer, you know, that where you can hide the rails and
Hide
stuff
the
like that
rails
and make
and
it
stuff.
look cleaner.
Yeah,
But you
I
don't
like that look.
Like you don't have to, you know.
Right.
So people can just purchase this section right here.
And it's open, and it's more like you
It's-
can
it's
a lot
like-
more storage
exactly.
if you wanted to use it. Yeah.
We always like to set like a nice toolbox in this area, but we also like if somebody doesn't want like the toolbox, they can set the generator on this side, you know, which that's gonna be like a model, you know, like that we're gonna be selling. It's gonna be with the generator right here because when we set the generator on the side, then we have to build more, you know, aluminum and everything, you know, to the back section of the vehicle.
Okay. And you got this nice front here where the hose reels will come out.
Exactly.
So you can put your vacuum reels
The
that'll come
vacuum
out.
reel, the air reel,
Uh-huh.
and the pressure washer reel.
Yep. And then this is a shelf that is right on top, so you can put a bunch of stuff on there.
With this shelf, we like to put some like little plastic totes, you know, to put dirty towels and clean towels, like the more general towels that we use for
Yeah.
interiors and stuff like that. And on the toolbox, we like to put like the more high-end type of towels.
And then you have a spot for the water tank because the water tank's not pretty. Nobody wants to see
It's
that.
not pretty.
So it goes inside
Yep.
of that compartment there, and then you'll plummet everything to the pressure washer,
Correct.
and then be able to fill it from there too. But on this side, which I really like, is you got to have a slotted system here to where you can put shelves and different things there too.
This right here is mainly for our gallon size holders. Every gallon size holder can handle 4 gallons. So we normally like, some people like just 2 of them, like that way they can put like 8 gallons in this section.
Yeah.
Or we can also do like 8 of them, you know.
And then another shelf.
And then this is another shelf. This is the area where I like to utilize this space for all the equipment, like the vacuum air compressor.
Okay.
Can be the keg, you know, for your chemical line, and as well the pressure washer.
Nice. And it's really light too. It's aluminum.
Yeah, this is super light. Oh, that was the.
That was not bolted in.
This is super light, as you can see.
Oh, nice.
Is which that's another thing, you know, made out of aluminum, and it's light for the van, you know.
Yeah.
Like you wanna keep that in mind as well. I notice sometimes, you know, I see some setups where they have like a 150-gallon water tank on a transit connect, which that's not good.
Too much weight.
It's too much weight.
Yeah. All right. Well, next step is to finish this up and then get it into the vans. Okay, so We got one layer of bed liner down on the bottom, and then we scuffed the side wells, the wheel well here, and got one layer there. Gonna put the secondary layer. Lights are done, so we have one plug in there that'll plug into the power bank, and then I attach the lights to the back there, so you won't see them too much when you're like just looking right here. Imagine that big thing in here. You'll be concentrated on that, and the lights will kind of be behind it and everything. The lights will illuminate from back here. Getting the main frame put together, so you can see that the tank is now in. The filler hose, so this is where you'll attach the garden hose to actually fill the water tank. You go into there, and I'm assuming the pump is going to help feed the pressure washer and setting up the reels and everything here. So drilling holes, attaching the reels to the frame. Inside here we have the extension cord, which is hooked on a reel, so that reel is behind there. You can see it just hidden, and you can pull that out whenever you need it. And then getting those two reels set up and then connected to the pressure washer and everything else, the rest of the equipment. Coming along, it's coming along, almost there. Show you Tony's shop a little bit too. This is absolutely amazing. Anybody know who that guy is right there? So Raldus, he's got quite a few vans, and cleaning that van's actually going to be for sale, and he talked about buying that van and doing like a special like bigger type of unit, maybe even a bed, a living area type of thing. Maybe you can go across the country and do this. I think that'd be pretty cool if you're single, young, go around the country, do cool jobs, live in the van. Might get old after a while, but that's the shop that we've been working out of. Very nice shop. The only thing I don't like about it, it doesn't have air conditioning and it's really hot, but otherwise the shop is absolutely awesome. He actually has this shop back here too, which is what he's calling the clean room, and it's air conditioned. He's got an office in there, room for one car, maybe two cars if you really squeeze them in there, but beautiful shop. He knows his setup and he does a very good job. Back to the van. We're almost done. We're almost ready to put in the whole unit, the heart of the van. Let's do it. All right, now the unit is in. Still got some connections to do, but you can see how good this looks and how much room we still have on the sides. I don't know if we can utilize that in any way, but the sides have a ton of room. We have these bins that we're able to fit up top, put stuff in, hose reels, everything. You can see now what it looks like hidden. We have our air, and then we'll have our pressure washer. Pressure washer is connected through there. We have our extension cord, then our reel here for the vacuum hose that's in there. So this is what it looks like from the back. Take you around to the side, we'll show you. Now this is not complete yet. We're gonna go back home. We're gonna find, get the plotter. The plotter is being delivered to Chicago. So the plotter may fit in there somewhere. Still not sure how big that is, but look at the back here. And you have the vacuum up top and then the power inverter up over there. And then you got room in the middle there. You got these, put more shelves up here. You have the inlet to actually fill the water tank, and then you got the lights in there. It's coming together. It looks really good. I'm pretty happy about it. So this is not it, but it's it for what we're doing here in Virginia. Ralda did a fantastic job designing this unit. It's amazing, very light. They just pushed it right inside, you saw that. But all right, next time I see you guys, we'll be back in the Chicagoland area.